Hey, what's good, YouTube? Man, it's been a hell of a couple past 2 days. Well, so I'm always dropping this Yeti. Gas could come out that time, but anyway, so where we at with the car? I had to get a new temp gauge sensor put in. Well, a whole new temp gauge. So my last temp gauge, the freaking actual sensor wire, I thought it was a freaking grounding wire. This cover was right here, and pretty much the wire was going underneath the cover, and I was putting the wires, in through a little hole, getting this situated so I won't have any dangling holes beside my, wires, besides my dang on fan switch, which I gotta pull the wires back through here, rewire the switch back up. But anyway, I cut the dang on line for my temp sensor, so I had to get a whole new gauge, which works. This was yesterday. Well, day before yesterday when I actually cut it. Yesterday when I went and got the new gauge. So yesterday when trying to pull the old temp fan, the fan temp switch out, I got that out and I was putting in the fittings for the old gauge. Well, not the old gauge, but the gauge that I bought yesterday, and I wound up snapping off the fucking end, excuse the language, of the fitting. So this was stuck inside the cylinder head, and luckily a buddy of mine is a former mechanic, so he's used to taking out broken bolts and all that type of stuff. I know some people in the Camaro group that was telling me not to use easy out or bolt distractor, because there's a likelihood that you would crack the cylinder head. So pretty much I was scared to do that myself, but he was experienced, so I went in, I grabbed him, we came out, did that. So now new temp gauge is in. And my vacuum canister, since I have nowhere to really mount it on the firewall, I just drilled a couple holes here and temporarily put some zip ties in here, since the actual bracket, the hole want to fit in there. I mean, if it works, it works. And I am trying to get the fuel gauge wired up to my fuel cell, which both of us were having troubles doing. So I'm not sure what's going on. A few days ago, or sometime last week, I measured the resistance between the two wires. I got like 22 ohms. So at least it was good at that point in time. But now trying to measure with my multimeter, we weren't getting anything. Even trying to measure resistance at the battery, I don't know. For some reason, it's just not measuring resistance right now. So yeah, pretty much I'm stuck on rewiring the car and everything, trying to make it look neat in here. I bought those two gauges thinking that they would fit in this bracket, but it won't. So at least for right now, what I would do is maybe put the temp gauge up here, some double-sided mounting tape temporarily, and if I ever do get the fuel gauge wired up, I will have it mounted up here, or I just have both of them mounted up there, and then sometime on down the line I'll get another bracket for this. The dang on voltmeter, it's not wired up. I have to see if I can actually get that wired up, but these gauges are so freaking old. They've been in here for well over a decade, so it was about time to change them anyway so they can be more accurate. But the oil pressure gauge works. The oil water temp gauge worked. I wanted to put the temp gauge here. This is where the original was at, but of course it wouldn't reach on this side, so I had to put it back over here. So yeah, that should be tightened down to where it doesn't leak. I need to clean up under here. And as far as my carburetor, my electric choke, it's supposed to have a screw on here for the step down on the fast. It's supposed to have a fast outer screw, but for some reason I don't have a fast outer screw on here, so I gotta hold the gas and I crank it up, even though I do have electric choke. But until then, you know, still getting everything situated. I plan on going EFI next year, and yeah, I need to give me some more coolant, make sure it's all topped up and everything. But I plan on starting upgrading my suspension and everything. I was gonna initially start doing that this week when I got paid, but taking care of other things, and then I gotta make sure I have money to freaking go back home soon for the holidays, and then get my 6 gen at the shop when I get back. So I'm just doing everything one piece at a time. But yeah, man, you know, like usually what I say, you know, hey, if y'all got any ideas on, you know, some stuff that y'all want to see, y'all let me know. I'm gonna try to see, you know, if I can get that did, you know, whatever kind of content y'all want to see. Just let me know down in the comments and everything, and I try to make it happen to the best of my ability. But right now I'm just balling on the budget. Yeah, I plan on hooking this car up real soon. Whenever I do move again and I get situated, of course I gotta give me a new hood and give me a new paint job. I already plan on starting on the suspension. Start with a Wonder Bar. I want a strut tower brace, but the strut tower braces that will fit the car and clear the air cleaner, they are no longer in production. They no longer sell them. So kind of out of luck unless I can find somebody who has one for sale. Can't really find them nowhere. I had to do some deep looking, and I'm doing whatever I can little by little to make sure, well, not make sure, but to clean up the engine bay, make it look a little neat. But I'll make it look pretty next year eventually. But yeah, the plans for the car right now is start off with the suspension, you know, small little stuff, the easy stuff, and then hood, paint job, EFI, and then pretty much I'm gonna go from there and trying to get this situated. I'm gonna try to drop the tank eventually and get this mounted in place of it. I had to get some type of bracket fabricated for it so that this can actually screw down on that bracket to keep it stable. But yeah, man, yeah. But yeah, again, you know, whatever y'all want to see, let me know. I'm trying to get that put out. Like, comment, subscribe, share. You know, check out my other videos. And my wife has been waiting on me for a good little minute, so I'm gonna let this be it. Call it a night. I'll holler at you.